Well, you rose to prominence, of course. Everything changed when you were cast as heartthrob Link Larkin in the hit musical Hairspray. What did that role and that show mean to you?
Well, I think some people might not know this, but I originally wasn't that part. I was in the ensemble, and then 2 weeks into rehearsal, James Carpinello, who was playing the Link Larkin, he got a movie, and they bumped me up to the lead just for the out of town tryouts in Seattle, and that was that's all. I'm such a competitive guy, so that's all I really needed to have a shot to prove myself. And I just remember from that time what a special bond that cast had. And my champion then and always was Marissa Jarwinoker. She was just such an influential person in my life, and I say champion because she really, I think it was her that got me that part. She said, "This is my Link. I don't want anyone else. This is the guy." And we had just a beautiful relationship during that whole process. We were each other's rock, and still from more than any other show, that I still have the most relationships with the people from that show.
Isn't it wonderful when someone takes you under their wing, the female lead, and says, "No, he's my Link"? I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah, and someone else who took me under their wing. I had my own dressing room, but right next door to me was Dick Latessa.
Yep.
And I remember going in every night before the show and just having a conversation with Dick, and he would tell me stories about his youth, and eventually got to the point where we were looking through photo albums, and it was just such a beautiful relationship. And he was such a gentle, kind, beautiful man, and such a talent. And I learned so much from that man.
Oh yeah, Mr. Theater. I mean, you look at Dick Latessa. I mean, as a kid, I used to come into shows that he was in, and he was a real champion for everything. You started to talk about the Light in the Piazza, Fabrizio. I mean, like you said, that was really special, that show for you, wasn't it? Light in the Piazza.
Yeah, the Light in the Piazza. I think Hairspray put me on the map. Light in the Piazza kind of like just stamped it.
Yeah.
It was the moment where I got to flex my muscles in a way that really showcased me, and even surprised myself, of what I could do and what I was capable of. The show scared the crap out of me going into it. It was something that I didn't feel confident. There was definitely no footing. I was very unstable for that whole rehearsal process. I was like, what am I doing? Why did they choose me? For those of you who don't know, I speak half the show in Italian. I speak the second act in broken English. There's crazy Italian arias that I had to sing. It was difficult. It was really difficult, but I cherish those moments more than any. I think it was I think one of the highlights of my career was that show. And I absolutely learned so much, and I learned to be able to push myself, to not settle for roles that are just not mediocre. I was like, I want to do special stuff. And that was the kind of the beginning of that mentality, and what I would settle for and what I wouldn't.